School Freeware's Visual Basic Express 2010 tutorials. Tutorial 13, Making Parallel Arrays for the Bouncing Balls animation. This tutorial will build upon the code from tutorial 12. 5 bouncing balls will be used within this tutorial. Instead of writing the code for each ball, the balls will be placed within an array, and information about the movement of the balls will be held in parallel arrays. Parallel arrays must have the same number of elements and work in tandem with each other. So for example, here we have ball 1, and at this time we know the ball is moving to the right, moving up, and has a speed of 1. For ball 3, moving left, moving down, and has a speed of 3. This is the application used within tutorial 12 that will be built upon. First thing I'll do is click on oval shape 1, and I'll copy and paste using Control-C and Control-V. So I have 5 balls located within the form. Now let's move these around so they sort of look more random. And from there I'll go into Form 1 code, and I'll create an array for the oval shape. Call the array balls. It'll be 5 as oval shape. Now I get an underscore, blue line, and a little box that appears here that's an error correction options. When I click on the error correction options, it tells me that oval shape is not defined and suggests to import the Microsoft Visual Basic Power Packs. So I'll go ahead and do that, and the code is automatically entered into my form. From here, I'll just modify move right, so it's now an array of 5 elements, and move up is now an array of 5 elements. I'll go back to Form 1, click on the form, and go to the events. I'll find load and double click next to load. So therefore, on Form 1 load, I will just load the elements into the array. So I'll start with the balls array. So balls 1 equals oval shape 1. I'll just copy and paste and make a few modifications. So that's element 2, 3, 4, and 5. And same thing with oval shape 2, 3, 4, and 5. Next, I'll work with move up. So move up 1 equals true. Again, I'll copy and paste so I have 5 elements. And make the necessary modifications. I'll set element 2 to be false. Also element 3 and element 5 will be false. Okay, now that move up is done, I'll go ahead with move right. And basically do the same thing. Three, 4, and 5 will be set to false. So that way the balls start in different directions. Now that the arrays are done, I'll go back up to the public class here, and I'll just add x as an integer so that the for loop has a counter to work with. And I'll make a little modification to the timer. So for x equals 1 to 5, we'll cycle through and change move right to equal move right x. Oval shape 1 will be replaced by balls x, and I'll just go through real quick, copy and pasting wherever I see oval shape, and I'll just replace it with balls x. Wherever I see move up, I'll put in move up X. Okay, that looks pretty good. So I'll just end the for loop down here. Next. Okay, I'm expecting a underscore here for X. And I see that there is a small underscore, a green line, and probably wants me.x, indicating that it is part of the form. Green line goes away. Everything looks pretty good. So go ahead and run. And there's the bouncing balls. Close this down. And I'll add one more array for the speed. So dim speed 5 as integer. Go down to where the form opens, and I'll just create a for loop for x equals 1, 2, 5, speed x equals x. So therefore, ball 1 will travel at the speed of 1, ball 2 will travel at the speed of 2, ball 3 will travel at the speed of 3, and so on. I'm also getting a little underscore green line, so I'll just put in me.x. Scroll back up, and wherever the speed is set to like 5, let's change it to speed x. Now let's copy and paste wherever there's a 5 here. And so therefore, when the for loop cycles through, ball 1 will be at speed of 1, ball 2 will be set at the speed of 2, and so on. Go ahead, run. And now the balls are traveling at different speeds.